Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their number one priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation, without the express written consent of Epic View Studios, is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
Dairy farmers care about the health of our communities and planet. Nationwide, the dairy industry has set a goal to be carbon neutral or better by 2050. Maine dairy farmers are doing their part by using management practices like turning cow manure and food waste into electricity, using no-till crop production to promote carbon sequestration and soil health, and doing research in cow comfort, nutrition, and health at UMaine Witter Farm to help meet the goal.
Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
Good evening and welcome to Epic View Studios' video production of tonight's Lawrence Falmouth Class B North High School football game. We're broadcasting live from the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center here at Kais Field, Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal along with Brian Bork. Today's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Chase Toys, Thorndike Road in Unity, Mainly Handrails, 25 West Street in Fairfield, LA Harley Davidson, Main Street in Lewiston. Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road, Winslow. Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Grove Street in Waterville. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville. Ming Lee's Chinese Restaurant, Upper Main Street, Waterville. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road, Fairfield. Tuttle's Home and Lawn Care Services in Belgrade. Call 215-5295. the Lawrence High School football boosters, also by Maine dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that is always local and always in season, and B&S Sawmill in Albion. Call 314-8748. Lawrence comes in at number 3 in Class B North. They are 2-1 on the season. Had a unscheduled bye last week as they were part of the game that was canceled in Brunswick last week as a Brunswick football team dealing with a hazing scandal, and they canceled the game last week. Not sure what's going to happen with that game for the Bulldogs. I got to think that it's going to end up being a forfeit for the Bulldogs because there are no bye or extra weeks in the season. They go right from the end of the season right to the playoffs. Falmouth comes in at 1-2 on the season, number 7. Lawrence only losses to number 2 Wyndham, undefeated at 3-0, 27-6 a few weeks ago. However, that game they did have, they had quite a few missing pieces. 4 starters, actually 5 starters if you count Cade Scott, who's their one of the special team specialists, was out of that game. Falmouth is coming off a 60-0 loss to Skowhegan last week. Of course, Lawrence beat Skowhegan earlier this year, 27-20. Their only win has come against number 3 Madomic Valley, Madomic from Class C North. Next week, you don't like to look ahead in football, and of course, no coaches will ever look ahead. But Lawrence has some big games coming up. Next week, they play number 1 Thornton Academy in Class A. Thornton Academy number 1 in Class A, and the week after that, they take on Coney, which is number 1 and undefeated in Class B right now, Class B North. So going to be an interesting 2 weeks here for the Bulldogs after this one. And, of course, you can't count these games as a win before they are, but if you look at the scoring from the games that they have common opponents, it should be advantage Bulldogs. They are going to take the ball first here. And back deep, Parker Higgins, and looks like Cade Scott back deep there. Taken by the up man and returned out over the 40. Great field position, as that was Gavin Wilson on the return, about a 15-yard return, and the Bulldogs will be in business at their own 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Back at quarterback, Andrew Trombley. He was out yeoman work by Michael Hamlin, the freshman, who ended up having to start in that game a few weeks ago against Wyndham. So the good thing about that game, Brunswick last week, gave the Bulldogs a chance to heal up a little bit, if you will. Here's the handoff, right side, and captured in the backfield, trying to get away, and there's nothing doing there as shooting the gap was Ted Hanley of the Navigators. And that's going to be a loss of, looks like 10. It's going to set up a 2nd and 20. So going into the season, the front line for Lawrence was their strength. Didn't show it there on that first play. Under center, Trombley fakes the handoff, takes it himself. He's going to get around the corner. He's got close to 9 yards as he gets almost all of that loss back. It's going to set up a more manageable 3rd down here for the Bulldogs out to the 41-yard line, so about a gain of, looks like 8. Going to set up a 3rd and 12 as we're 10:55 to go on a moving clock, first quarter, first drive of the game for either team. Trombley gets the play from the sideline. And he will be under center. He's got 1 receiver to his right, 1 to his left. Fakes the handoff, rolls all kinds of time. Has his man over the middle, it's caught. Parker Higgins breaks a tackle, still on his feet inside the 30. He's got 1 man to beat at the 10, at the 5, and he's wrestled down inside the 5, down to the 3. Higgins was a 1-man wrecking crew in that Wyndham game a few weeks ago, even though in that loss he had 190 yards rushing in that game, and he tried to win that game on his own for Lawrence. Huge gain there, as that was a pickup of 50 yards. 1st and goal at the 4 for the Bulldogs. He was wide open over the middle. Trombley brings him out. Tight formation to the left. In motion. They give it up the middle to the up back, and that's going to be Matt Trombley, who's going to rumble in for the Lawrence touchdown.
Number 27, Matthew Trombley on the Lawrence touchdown run.
Have the Hammond Lumber drive summary coming up next. Want to attempt the extra point. Braden Alley. Snap is down, kick is blocked, and no good. Number 77 shooting the gap, Will Gale, came through and blocked it. Oh, 4 plays, 58 yards. The big play, a 50-yard catch and run by Parker Higgins, and a 4-yard touchdown by Matt Trombley. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. Back deep for the Navigators is Taylor Evers and Ted Hanley. This Falmouth is Falmouth and another. I'm trying to think. It's not Gorham. There's another school that they're combining with this in this football program. The head coach is John Fitzsimmons. Captains Cooper Bush, Ben Wentworth, Andrew Bose, and Teddy Hanley. And Alley will kick off for the Bulldogs. High end over end kick is going to come down to Evers. Evers up the middle. He's met there. Hustling down to make the play. Parker Higgins, he's everywhere. He's like Savoir Faire. He's everywhere.
Number 10, Taylor Evers on the kickoff return from Falmouth.
9:52 to go. First series here for Falmouth. Cooper Bush is the quarterback for Falmouth. And he will work out of the shotgun, spread offense. One receiver split wide to the right, one to the left. Gives the handoff right up the middle, and still chugging his feet. Number 32, that's Indy Blackman, just a freshman. A lot of young starters here for Falmouth. Bush is a senior, but Evers is a junior. Dilworth and Max Howe also start, both juniors. Blackman, a freshman. And the offensive line has a sophomore, 3 juniors, and a senior. You got Dilworth and Howe split wide to the left. Quick throw out in the flat. Nothing doing there. Number 45 for the Bulldogs. Hunter Lee came over from his outside linebacker position, sniffed that one out for just a gain of 1. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7 for Falmouth. Falmouth Greeley. It's Falmouth and Greeley that are combining on this program. I believe they played 8-man for a few years and just moving up to 11-man. 3rd and 7, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 setback to the right of Bush. Back to throw, he's got time, out in the flat, and he missed his man. Boy, he had Lucas Duckworth open close to the first down, and he just didn't wait long enough for Max Howe to make his break. So it's going to set up a 4th down, and they will punt. The dangerous Cade Scott will go back. Let's see if you remember week 1, the Mount Blue game that we did, Cade Scott had a 55-yard punt return for a touchdown. Also back deep for Lawrence, Andrew Trombley. Good snap. Punt. It's going to come down. A nice bounce going to come down to Cade Scott. He gets it at the 43. Falls down right there. Tried to make a cut. Trying to find a hole, but there's going to be no return. Good punt by Jarek Phillips.
From their own 37.
Bulldogs will go back on offense. 4-play, 58-yard drive resulted in the first touchdown. They lead 6-0 with 8:18 to go in the first quarter. Scott's going to be in the slot to the right of Trombley. As the Bulldogs shift back, Trombley goes under center. Hands it off, Higgins. Higgins cuts outside. Higgins runs over one man. Still on his feet. And he's taken down inside the 50.
Higgins on the run play.
Number 52 for Falmouth, Torin Svedlo, just got trucked by Parker Higgins.
Lawrence first down.
Pickup of 16. And the Bulldogs are in business at the 45 of Falmouth. He's got dragged down on that 10-yard loss in his first, on the first play, and I think that upset him a little bit. He's been running with purpose since then. Trombley from the shotgun, going to keep it himself. A huge hole, and he cuts it outside, cuts back inside. Ball's on the ground. And I believe it's going to be recovered by Falmouth. It is. Trombley had the first down, and he got drilled at the 34. I believe that was Ryan Lancaster that made the hit for Falmouth. And Trombley coughs it up. Falmouth will be in business at their own 34-yard line. 7:38 to go first quarter. 6-0 Bulldogs. Cooper Bush, empty set. All kinds of time. Throws out in the flat, has his man. It's caught just outside the 45, a pickup of about 16. And Cooper Bush able to just sit back there and pick this Lawrence defense apart. We talked about this on every broadcast. Lawrence's pass defense is probably their weakest point of this team. That was the same formation, same pass play they ran last time on third down. They just overshot Max Howe. 4 receivers. They hand it off. Right side. The back trying to get outside is Finn Caxton Smith. And looks like he's going to maybe get a yard. You really need to go, when you get a handoff like that, you got to be looking north-south. He kept going to the sideline, and Lawrence just stretched him out. Going to set up a second down. Actually, they give him 3. So a second down and 7. The nose of the football right on the 50-yard line for Falmouth.
Second down and 7 for Falmouth. All right at midfield.
Bush brings Dilworth back to pass. All kinds of time. Looking downfield. Has a man. He overshoots him. He had Evers. And he was trying to drop it in the bucket in between 2 Bulldog defenders. Lawrence has got to figure out a way to get some pressure on Cooper Bush. He can't just sit back there and have all kinds of time to throw. 3rd and 7. 6-0 Lawrence. Second drive of the game for Falmouth, trying to take advantage of the turnover by the Bulldogs. 4 receivers set for Bush. Bush has a man caught. First down and more. They give him forward progress as the catch is made by Dilworth down to the Lawrence 40-yard line. And we'll set up a 1st and 10 for Falmouth. Moving the ball with ease through the air against this Bulldog defense. They are getting 0 pressure up the middle. This offensive line for Falmouth doing an excellent job of protecting Cooper Bush. What a great football name, by the way, Cooper Bush. Bush back to throw, a little bit of pressure. Has a man out in the flat, and it's caught. First down, not almost a first down, I should say. Cade Scott came up and made the stop on Teddy Hanley, who made the catch close to the first down marker. They're going to give him 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the Lawrence 31-yard line. 5:32 to go on a moving clock. 6-0. Falmouth. Coach Hersom cannot be happy about what he's seeing with this defense right now. Receivers split wide to the right and left. Bush hands it off up the middle. Wide open up the middle is Indy Blackman, and he rumbles all the way down inside the 20 to the 17 for another first down for Falmouth. This offensive line of the Navigators is just blowing Lawrence off the ball.
It's a Falmouth 1st and 10 from the Lawrence 17.
Cooper Bush brings him out. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Blackman, the lone setback. Coming back to the backfield is Hanley. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on Falmouth. Five-yard penalty, first penalty of the game. So it'll be a 1st and 15 at the 22. Sonny's Pizza will be giving away a $20 gift card every game. All you have to do is go to our comment section and tell us your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert, and we'll pick a winner late in the game. I think we're going to give away 2 gift certificates today. That's right. 2 receivers split wide to the right, 2 to the left. Blackman, the lone setback. Bush back to throw. He's sacked. And the ball's loose, and the Bulldogs have it. And guess who it is? Parker Higgins, as he gives the double bicep pose to the crowd.
71, Cam Littlefield on the fumble recovery.
Higgins is everywhere tonight. Huge play there as Falmouth was just having that. I don't even think Bush saw him coming. Lawrence will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Trombley hands off to Higgins. Higgins looking for a cut. Loses his footing, but able to get out over the 25.
Number 32, Parker
Looks like he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's tripped up by number 27, Teddy Hanley.
And set up a 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Chase Tours on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Ski-Doo snowmobiles, climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Under center, they hand it off up the middle. It's Matt Trombley. He rumbles into the secondary, and he's going to pick up about 9 out to the 30-yard line. Visit Chase Toys online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian.
It's a Lawrence 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs, just inside the 35-yard line. 3:17 to go on a moving clock. 6-0 Bulldogs. Trombley, handoff right up the middle. Matt Trombley has the first down and more before he stood up.
Number 27, Andrew
Just
Strong
inside the
with ball
40.
carrier.
Looks like he got to the 38-yard line. Actually, they'll give him the 39. Well, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Now on the stop for Falmouth, number 25, Andrew Bose, and number 53, Ben Wentworth. Carry by Trombley, good for a Lawrence 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 30.
Trombley brings him out under center. Split backfield. Cade Scott split wide to the left. Hand it off. Higgins, huge hole. Cuts it back. Oh, he didn't keep his feet. If he'd have kept his feet at the 50, he's still running to the house right now.
Number 3, Lucas Dilworth.
Parker Higgins running with a purpose.
Carries good for
He's going to
a
get
Lawrence
12.
It'll be
First down Bulldogs inside Falmouth territory to the 49. Boy, you know, Lawrence, everybody knows what's coming when they run that counter play, and still people can't stop it. Scott split wide to the right. Higgins in the slot to the left. Handed off. Left side. Not much there. Looks like a loss of one. That's going to be Noah Grass, who is playing for Garrard tonight. Garrard, again, out. Nate Garrard out again still for the Bulldogs, dealing with some kind of a lower leg issue. 1:55 to go on a moving clock. First quarter, 6-0 Bulldogs. 2nd and 11. Ball at the 50-yard line, just inside Falmouth territory. Trombley will come out in the shotgun. He's got Higgins to his left. 2 receivers split wide to the left. Double handoff. They give it back to Matt Trombley. He's got all kinds of room. He's got one man to beat. And he's got to get tackled inside the 35 down to about the 33. Nick Fallon made the touchdown saving tackle. He almost got freight trained by Trombley. Bulldogs moving the ball at will. This drive started at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 from the Falmouth 33.
Trombley out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Big hole up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 10. He's going to walk in for 6 for the Bulldogs. Trombley with a 33-yard touchdown run. And Lawrence goes up 12-0. Hanneman Lumber scoring drive recap will be coming up after this, as they will attempt the extra point. Kick is down. Hold is down. Kick is good. Oh, with 59 seconds left in the first quarter, 13-0 Bulldogs. This is your drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 21 locations statewide, there's a Hammond Lumber location near you. A 7-play, 73-yard drive capped off by a 33-yard touchdown run by Andrew Trombley. So the Trombley brothers have taken care of the scoring so far. And it's 13-0 Bulldogs drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber near you. Don't forget to stick with us. At the conclusion of the game, we'll bring you the L.A. Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by L.A. Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street, Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Right now, L.A. Harley-Davidson is paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all their inventory at l-aharley.com. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield is the home of the family meal deal. A large 15-inch one-topping pizza, cheese breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda for just $23.49. And if you have a big family, the mega meal deal will be perfect for you. That includes a one-topping 15-inch pizza, 2 large ham Italians, a choice of appetizer, and the soda for $33.99. And go on to our comments section. Type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert. A chance to win a $20 gift card. A long end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at the 10-yard line. Cutting it back up the middle. There's some room. Still on his feet. A nice return by Teddy Hanley all the way out to the 45-yard line. A 35 or 34-yard return. They're going to give him the 44. 34-yard return. Way, way too much, I'm sure. I'm not sure who handles the special teams for Lawrence, but Coach Herson might have a chat with him. Let's see what kind of Lawrence defense. I'll tell you, Coach Herson, he's been doing it for a long time. And one thing I've seen over the years in doing games on radio and here on television, he's the king of making in-game adjustments. Let's see if those adjustments pay off after this fumble last time, or the sack fumble, I should say, by Higgins. Here's the handoff coming back this way towards us. Counter play, and that's Hanley again. And he's going to pick up 5 out to the 49-yard line. And I think it was either Trombley or Higgins that ran right by him. It was a great fake inside by Cooper Bush. 2nd down and 5 for the Navigators. 2 receiver set, 2 back set for the Navigators. Bush hands it off to Blackman. Blackman breaks the tackle, gets outside, still on his feet, inside the 30. And gets run out of bounds inside the 20 down to the, actually they're going to give him the 20. I thought he got down to the 19, but down to the 20-yard line. Blackman, as the corner was sealed, and he was able to get around the corner and pick up 31 yards down to the 20-yard line. Got out of bounds, so the clock stops with 12.2 seconds left in the first quarter. Moving the ball has not been an issue for Falmouth since their first series where they went 3 and out. The last 2 series they moved the ball great, but the last time it ended with a sack fumble right in this area of the field. Here's Cooper Bush. Brings them out with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Blackman, the lone setback. Takes the snap, looking over the middle. Has a man. Oh, what a play! Knocked away at the last minute by Andrew Trombley. And who else is that over there? 81. Isaac Spalding also in on the play. Cooper Bush had his receiver, tried to thread the needle but couldn't. And it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Bulldog 20-yard line. Again, Cooper Bush, plenty of time to throw back there. Lawrence needs to get some pressure. You got Howe split wide to the right. Dilworth comes back in motion. Bush pitches it. Cutting it back inside and getting inside the 15 down to the 14 is Teddy Hanley, as that'll be the end of the first quarter. 13-0 Bulldogs. We'll be back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5826.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. High above the field in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center, Rick Dougal, James Stiles stepping in. We got a little rotation going here with our production crew. And we're going to be starting the second quarter with Falmouth facing a 3rd and 2 at the Lawrence, just inside the Lawrence 13-yard line. Falmouth having some success against this Bulldog defense. They drove inside the 20 on their last series before a sack fumble caused by Parker Higgins. Here's Cooper Bush in the shotgun. And I don't know, it looked like 65 moved before Lawrence encroached, but the officials are going to talk it over. And they're going to call encroachment on the Bulldogs. That will give Falmouth a first down. It'll be a 1st and goal for Falmouth at the Lawrence 7-yard line. Trailing 13-0 as we start the second quarter. Falmouth started this drive at their own 44-yard line after a nice 34-yard return by Teddy Hanley. Cooper Bush in the shotgun has 2 back, 2 receiver set. Takes the snap, going to keep it himself, looking for some running room, not much there. as the Bulldogs collapse the offensive line. 54 for the Bulldogs. Nick Cody in on the stop. About a 3-yard gain down to the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal for Falmouth.
It's going to be a 2nd and goal for Falmouth. Ball spotted at the
Head coach John Fitzsimmons giving the play to Cooper Bush. Not a big fan of the quarterback running to the sideline to get the play every time. During the game, it's not as big of a deal, but when you get into a time and score situation, a clock management situation, it does not bode well. Max Howe splits wide to the left, Dilworth wide to the right. 2-back set. Under center, Cooper Bush going to keep it himself, trying to get into the end zone. Does he get in? They give him the touchdown. Cooper Bush is going to take it in himself.
on the touchdown run.
Well, Falmouth cuts the lead in half here in a game that many prognosticators thought would be a Lawrence blowout. Of course, Falmouth losing 60-0 to a very upset Skowhegan team last week. Skowhegan starting 0-3 on the season, supposing to be a contender. And Falmouth will come out here with a 4-receiver set for Bush. Bush throws to the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and it's wide for Max Howe. So that was a 56-yard, 8-play drive for Falmouth and a 3-yard touchdown for Bush. The drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road in Fairfield, has all your debris removal needs covered. From curbside pickup to contractor remodeling, Gregory's 27 years of experience will help you get the job done. Call 465-4500 or visit them online, Gregory's Disposal with 2Ls.com. Dilworth will kick off for Falmouth. Coach Hersom is going to have to look at his defense and draw something up here to get some pressure on Bush. Cooper Bush, who's really having his way with this Lawrence pass defense. You got Parker Higgins and Cade Scott back deep for the Bulldogs. 13-6, 11 minutes to go, second quarter. Little squib kick is going to be taken by the up man. Cutting it outside and taking down. Nice tackle there as Miles Gay able to make the tackle on Gavin Wilson. Falmouth smartly keeping the ball away from Higgins and Cade Scott, as both of them have the ability to break one anytime they touch the ball. Well, Lawrence will start out 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line, leading 13-6. Scott split wide to the left. Higgins wide to the right. Trombley under center. Trombley going to keep it himself. Gets the corner. Spins off one tackle and going to move the pile forward to about the 42-yard line. Going to pick up 3. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Trombley out of the shotgun, has Higgins to his left. Tight receiver set to the left, slot back to the right. Coming in motion, Trombley. And don't know if Jarek Phillips is going to get the offsides or if it's on. No, it's going to be on Lawrence. I believe in high school, the defense can jump across and get back before the snap. So you got to hold your position there. So that 5 yards will take him back to the 37-yard line. So it's going to set up a 2nd down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Trombley out of the shotgun. Trombley going to keep it himself. Trombley stiff arms, gets by Cooper Bush, but hanging on to the ankles is Nick Fallon. Fallon had him around the ankles. A nice stiff arm by Trombley. It looked like he was going to get a little more, but Fallon able to hold on to him. But he picks up 4. It's going to set up a 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 13-6 Lawrence in the lead. 9:39 to go on a moving clock, second quarter. Matt Trombley comes in.
Bulldogs 3rd down and 9. Spotted at the Lawrence 40.
Trombley the lone setback. Higgins comes back into the backfield as well. Under center, Trombley fakes, keeps it himself, has a hole, cuts it back. And he's going to be taken down well short of the first down. As he gets up close to the 45, looks like he's in the 44. And 4th down, Lawrence will punt. So Falmouth able to get a score and then get a hold on defense. See what they can do with it. Matt Trombley will be on to punt. And back deep, Taylor Evers for Falmouth. Trombley a high end-over-end kick. Evers makes the catch and he's taken down immediately.
Number 10, Taylor Evers on the punt return.
Gavin Lunt is right there. Made the tackle before Evers could even think about making a move. Well, Falmouth will be back on offense at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10 from their own 29.
.8:36 to go in the half, trailing 13-6. The Navigators come out in the spread. From the shotgun, Cooper Bush with 2 backs behind him. Gives it up the middle, all kinds of room up the middle. 1st down and more. Outside the 40 to the 43.
Number 32, Indy Backman on the carry.
I'm going to see the number there. It's 32.
Bulldogs number 4.
That's Indy Blackman, who's or Backman. I'm sorry, I've been calling him Blackman. Indy Backman. He's a freshman. He's having himself a ball game here against this stout Lawrence defense. 1st and 10. Falmouth at their own 43. Bush up the middle, cutting back. And Teddy Hanley, nice gain of, looks like about 7. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 3 at midfield for Falmouth. Falmouth offense having no trouble with this vaunted Lawrence defense so far.
Spotted right at midfield.
Cooper Bush gets the play and brings him out from the shotgun. Staggered running back set behind him. Gives it up the middle, nothing there. Swallowed up by Alex Rigaldo right at the line of scrimmage. Hanley, no gain, so it's going to set up a 3rd and 3.
It's a 3rd down and 3 for Falmouth. All still at midfield.
Third down and 3. Bush brings him out in the shotgun. 2 receivers set, 2 running backs. Gives it. Cutting it back nicely. 1st down and more for Indy Bachman. No, it didn't look like he had much at the line of scrimmage, but he waited for his blocks and made some nice cuts off of him and able to pick up 5 and get the 1st down. And Coach Hersom wants a timeout. He does not like what he sees so far. We'll take one as well. 13-6 Lawrence, back after this.
The best way I could describe working with Hammond Lumber, our relationship, is like working with a group of friends.
Their service is excellent in the store. You walk in, there's always somebody there waiting to help you.
Delivery, on-site help, whatever is needed, they're there for us.
Aggressive on the pricing. They have all the materials and products we need.
Their sales service is exceptional.
They deliver everything when we expect it to be delivered.
It always comes back to service, with Hammond Lumber being the most important thing.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, James Stiles, 13-6 Lawrence, as they take a timeout to talk about what they're going to do defensively to slow this Falmouth offense down. Out-of-town scoreboard, Skowhegan leading Brunswick. Brunswick's first game back since they canceled the game last week, 21-6. And Wyndham all over Messalonsky in the first quarter, 15-0. First and 10, Falmouth at the Lawrence 45-yard line. Cooper Bush out of the shotgun, 4 receiver set with Backman to his left. Back to throw, Bush looking downfield, has a man, it's caught! Finn Caxton Smith made the catch over the shoulder as Cooper Bush drops it in the bucket. A la I froze. I forgot his name. Eli Manning, my quarterback. I know you Patriot fans out there aren't going to like that reference, because if you remember that Manning to Manningham throw in the last Super Bowl when they took down the Patriots. Similar to that play right there. First and 10 inside the 20 for Falmouth. Bush back to throw. Under pressure. Looking to the corner. Nobody there as he was trying to get it to Caxton Smith again. But also over there was Max Howe. And he broke to the left as the ball went to the corner. So I don't know if there was a miscommunication there. But Cooper Bush had to get rid of it as he was under pressure from the Lawrence front 5. Second and 10. 6:17 to go in the half. Falmouth threatening here to tie and possibly take the lead. Two receivers set, 2 backs. Bush from the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Backman. Backman, nice cut at the line of scrimmage. Rumbles inside the 15 down to the 14. He's going to pick up, I'd say probably about 4. Give them 4, be 3rd and 6. I got to think, unless they have a good kicker, this is probably 4 down territory for the Navigators.
Bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Navigators.
Bush brings him to the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers set now with Backman the lone setback. Takes the snap, back to throw. Has a man in his face, throws out the flat. Nice catch. Great catch there by Finn Caxton Smith as he was drilled right as he caught it. And it looks like it's right at the sticks. And they're going to want to measure. As it is too close to call for the men in striped shirts. Sonny's Pizza will be giving away a $20 gift card. This game we're going to give away 2. So make sure you get to our comment section and type in your favorite. It is a first down for Falmouth. Type in your favorite meal or dessert, and we will pick a winner late in the game. We're going to pick 2 winners tonight, so make sure you get on there and type something in. Tell us what you like at Sonny's Pizza. You got a lot of choices because obviously everything is great there at Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Going to be a 1st and goal for Falmouth at the Lawrence 8-yard line. Cooper Bush comes out. 2 receivers set and 2 backs. Staggered to his left. Back to throw. Over the middle. Knocked down by Andrew Trombley. Nice play by Trombley as Taylor Evers got behind the defense. I think if Cooper Bush loops that one a little higher, puts a little more air under, he probably has a touchdown. As Evers was able to sneak out and get behind the Lawrence defense. But a nice play by Andrew Trombley to save a touchdown. 2nd and goal for Falmouth. They trail 13-6. 5 minutes to go in the half. Bunch receiver set to the right, 2 to the left. Backman, the lone setback. They fake it to him. Bush rolling to his right. Rolling, has some room, cuts it inside, and he's going to be drilled close to the 1 yard line. He didn't get in. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and goal just inside the Lawrence 1 yard line. Bush rolled to his right. He had all kinds of time to throw, but the Lawrence defense had backed off, and he smartly tucked it down and almost got it into the end zone. Falmouth takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. At the conclusion of each game, we'll pick the LA Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by LA Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street, Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Right now, LA Harley-Davidson is paying top dollar for trade-ins. See all their inventory at l-aharley.com. Another strong drive here by the Navigators. They started at their own 29-yard line. 8 plays so far has them at 3rd and goal inside the Lawrence 1 yard line. Just last time they were inside the 1 yard line, Cooper Bush went under center and just kept it himself, and the Hogs gave him the room to get in for 6. Let's see what they come out with now. Staggered backs to Cooper Bush's left, 2 receivers. One comes in motion. They fake the handoff, a throw wide open, touchdown. Nice looking play there as Indy Backman snuck out into the left flat and was wide open, and Cooper Bush could have walked it over to him. Now, let's see what Falmouth does here. Looks like they're going to go for the extra 2. They trail 13-12. Now, I don't know if it's because they really don't have a kicking game. They went for 2 on the first touchdown as well. Four receivers. Backman throws in the middle, tipped, and it's going to be no good.
Conversion is no good. With 4:21 left to go in the first half of play, it's Lawrence 13, Falmouth Greeley 12.
So a 9-play, 71-yard drive capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Bush to Indy Backman. The drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. We'll see what Lawrence can do here on this drive if they're able to at least run the clock down. I'm going to tell you that Coach Hersom is going to have some choice words for his defense in the locker room, and I'm sure he will come out with some adjustments against this Falmouth offense. It's really having their way with this Lawrence defense. Back deep for the Bulldogs, Parker Higgins and Cade Scott. Last 2 times have been squib kicks that have gotten to Gavin Wilson. This one's squibbed as well, but it's going to get to Higgins. It bounces off him. The ball's loose. Higgins able to scoop it up. He is going to get buried right where he recovered the ball. It took a weird hop and hit him in the face mask, but he was able to find it. And Lawrence will start at their own 28-yard line. And you can hear the sideline here. The Bulldogs are getting a little restless. Trombley will come out in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. Takes the snap. Double handoff. They're going to come back to Matt Trombley, and right there to greet him, Andrew Bose is able to knock him down. He got low. Low man wins. But Trombley was able to pick up 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. 3:55 to go on a moving clock in the first half. Lawrence leads 13-12. Trombley will be under center. 2 backs behind him. Hands it off straight up the middle. It's Matt Trombley. He gets loose. Matt Trombley with 1 man to beat. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He gets away at the 10. The 5. Touchdown, Matt Trombley. Wide open hole up the middle. And it was a foot race to the end zone between Trombley and Andrew Bose. And on the last play, Bose was able to tackle Trombley for a 5-yard gain, and that time he couldn't catch him. And Matt Trombley takes it all the way to the house for the touchdown. On to attempt the extra point for Lawrence. And it's going to be good. Line drive through by Braden Alley. 2 for 3 on extra points. So the scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. A 2-play 72-yard drive capped off by a 68-yard touchdown run by Matt Trombley, and the Bulldogs go up 20-12. Second touchdown of the game for Matt Trombley. It's been the Trombley show for the end zone for the Bulldogs. Back deep for Falmouth, Lucas Dilworth and Teddy Hanley. Hanley's already got a 34-yard kickoff return in this game. Let's see if Lawrence kicks it away from him. 3:22 to go in the half. And a low liner is going to be taken by the up man, Max Lau, and he's going to get just outside the 30, or Max Howe, I should say. And the Navigators will be in business at their own 33-yard line. Plenty of time here in the half. 20-12, they trail. Let's see what Coach Fitzsimmons has drawn up for Falmouth. Cooper Bush comes out in the shotgun. 4 receiver set. 1 back to his right. It's Backman. Bush has a man wide open down the middle. It's caught by Howe. And he's going to get all the way down inside the 25-yard line of Lawrence. A 42-yard catch and run is going to set Falmouth up with a first down at the Lawrence 26-yard line. And man, do the Bulldogs need to do something about this pass defense. They are getting burned left and right. That time both receivers were open. They could have been played there by Caxton Smith and or Max Howe, I should say. Again, 4 wide for Falmouth. Backman the lone setback. Bush throws right side wide as he is drilled right as he let it go by Trent Julia coming off the right corner. Looked like it was a corner blitz or a outside backer blitz. He never got touched. But Bush was wide on the throw. 2:35 to go in the half. Falmouth trails 20-12. Don't forget to go to our comments section and type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert. We'll be giving away 2 gift cards tonight. So 2 lucky winners tonight. Make sure you get there and sign up. Bush over the middle has a man. Oh, what a catch! Dilworth able to reach back across his body, a ball that was behind him, and make the catch as he was sliding down. It's going to be a gain of 12 down to the 15, looks like 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Navigators. Clock running, 2:24 to go in the half. 4 wide for Falmouth. Backman the lone setback. Bush back to throw. Looking for the corner. And, it should have been caught. Cade Scott lost where the ball was. And Evers was wide open in the corner of the end zone. And I think Cade Scott did get his hand up at least to block the vision a little bit of Evers. And he wasn't able to see the ball until it was on him, but he was wide open for a touchdown. 2nd down and 10. Four receiver set again for the Navigators. Backman, the lone setback, to the right of Bush. Bush takes the snap, rolling, looking, under pressure, gets away from one, but doesn't get away from Trombley. Toby Sullivan came on a jailbreak up the middle and got his hands on Bush and led him right to Matt Trombley for the sack. That's a big loss of 7. Back to the 17. Loss of 5. Back to the 17, looks like. 18-yard line. It's going to set up a 3rd and 15. Clock moving, 1:39 to go. Bush takes the snap. Looking, corner of the end zone. Trying to throw it up, and he had a man open, just too far for him. It was the same pass play before that he had Taylor Evers open. And really, obviously, Falmouth does not have a kicking game where they have not tried an extra point in the game, so it's going to set up a 4th and 15. They need to get down inside, looks like inside the 3-yard line to get the first down. 1:31 to go in the half.
It's a Falmouth 4th down and 15.
Let's see what Coach Fitzsimmons draws up. Cooper Bush brings him out in the shotgun. 4 receiver set. This looks to be their favorite one. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Backman, the lone setback. Bush back to throw. Looking to the corner. Has a man open. Throws it up, and it's not caught. Oh, boy. 3 blue shirts in the area, and Lucas Dilworth almost went up and made a tremendous catch in the corner of the end zone. Wasn't able to come down with it, so Lawrence will take over on downs at their own 19-yard line, or 18-yard line, with 1:24 to go in the half. Bulldogs leading 20-12 in a back-and-forth game. Their defense has not had an answer for the most part here for this Falmouth offense. Trombley under center. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back up the middle. Higgins still on his feet out over the 15. They're going to give him forward progress to the, out over the 20. They're going to give him forward progress out to the 22.
Parker Higgins, the ball carrier. He's brought down by number 27, Teddy Hanley.
Lawrence is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here because at halftime we'll
also on the tackle number 77.
We'll
there is a Lawrence timeout on the
take
field.
a break at that point. Today's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Chase Toys, Thorndike Road in Unity, Mainly Handrails, 25 West Street in Fairfield, L.A. Harley Davidson, Main Street in Lewiston, Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road, Winslow, Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield, Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Grove Street in Waterville, Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, Mingley's Chinese Restaurant, Upper Main Street, Waterville, Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com, Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road, Fairfield, Tuttle's Home and Lawn Care Services in Belgrade. Call 215-5295, and the Lawrence High School Football Boosters. Out-of-town scoreboard, Skowhegan has put another one on Brunswick. It's now 28-6 in the second quarter. was Coach Dan Cooper and the assistant coach for Brunswick fired over the hazing situation that happened at Brunswick. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Trombley out of the shotgun. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back inside. I think that was Higgins. Yep, Parker Higgins. He's going to be close to a first down. It's going to set up a 3rd and 2. Bulldogs go hurry up. Trombley fakes the handoff, rolls, looking over the middle, has a man. It's caught by Higgins. Higgins breaks a tackle at the 50. Higgins has one man to beat. Higgins isn't going to get touched. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He walks in for a Lawrence touchdown. Parker Higgins.
Trombley's pass complete to number 32, Parker Higgins, for the Lawrence touchdown.
A 68-yard touchdown pass and run from Andrew Trombley to Parker Higgins. And Lawrence strikes again before the end of the half. And the extra point is good. 27-12.
Attempt is good. 37 seconds left to go. It's Lawrence 27, Falmouth Greeley 12.
The drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. A 3-play, 81-yard drive, a quick drive, as it took a little over a minute, and capped off by a 68-yard catch and run by Parker Higgins. Andrew Trombley, touchdown pass, I should say, to Parker Higgins. The Bulldog get a little breathing room here at the half, leading by 15 over the pesky Falmouth Navigators, 27-12. Back deep, Taylor Evers and Teddy Hanley. Little squib kick again. It goes to the up man at the 35-yard line. Ben Wentworth. And Falmouth will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, trailing 27-12. But the way they could throw the ball, 36.6 seconds, still plenty of time for this Falmouth offense to strike here. Cooper Bush showing he's one of the better quarterbacks in Class B North. He's been phenomenal tonight. He's made some very nice throws. And Indy Backman showing that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a few years here. Just a freshman, he's had some nice runs. Bush takes the snap. Back to throw, gets it out in the flat to Howe. Howe cuts it back inside. And
Cooper Bush's pass complete to number 5,
I don't know if I believe they still have timeouts left. Actually, the clock will stop to move the chains. So 29 seconds to go. Falmouth won't take a timeout. They'll stay right on the field here. Clock starts. Bush drops the snap, gets it back, looking over the middle, thrown, it's tipped, and almost intercepted by the Bulldogs. It was tipped by Matt Trombley at the 40. It'll be a 2nd and 10 with 20 seconds to go in the half.
Second down and 10, all spotted at the Falmouth 47.
Just joining us, Falmouth scored to make it 13-12, and Lawrence has 2 unanswered scores to go up 27-12 here. 20 seconds to go in the half. Falmouth trying to get on the board again. Bush throwing deep. Has a man, it's tipped. And Finn Caxton was there in double coverage, still almost came up with it. Back in coverage for the Bulldogs was Trent Julia and Gavin Wilson. 3rd and 10 for Falmouth. trailing 27-12. 13 seconds to go in the half. Still plenty of time for this offense. 3 receivers bunched wide to the right, 1 to the left. Backman the lone setback. Back to throw, Bush. He's going to heave it towards the end zone, and it's tipped and almost caught. Oh, wow. Taylor Evers almost came up with a great catch, and he would have walked into the end zone. What a throw by Bush. That was you don't see high school quarterbacks that can throw. Let's see, he was throwing that from the 45. It came down around the 10. That was a 45-yard throw. So with 5 seconds to go, they're going to go for it on 4th down here, 4th and 10. Probably take another shot at the end zone. I'm sure Coach Fitzsimmons is telling them, make sure the clock runs out before you throw it. They're going to bunch 3 receivers to the right again. It's going to be Dilworth, Evers, and Henley. Bush throws it deep. Has a man open! No, he overthrew him. Max Howe was wide open, and if he drops that one in the bucket, that's a touchdown. Oh, at the end of the first half, you score Lawrence 27, Falmouth 12. Be back after this.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs, 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville, voted the best of the best for 15 years, 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services. Using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel, their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
Dairy farmers care about the health of our communities and planet. Nationwide, the dairy industry has set a goal to be carbon neutral or better by 2050. Maine dairy farmers are doing their part by using management practices like turning cow manure and food waste into electricity, using no-till crop production to promote carbon sequestration and soil health, and doing research in cow comfort, nutrition, and health at UMaine Witter Farm to help meet the goal.
Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs, 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville, voted the best of the best for 15 years, 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
The best way I could describe working with Hammond Lumber, our relationship, is like working with a group of friends.
Their service is excellent in the store. You walk in, there's always somebody there waiting to help you.
Delivery, on-site help, whatever's needed, they're there for us.
Aggressive on the pricing. They have all the materials and products we need.
Their sales service is exceptional.
They deliver everything when we expect it to be delivered.
It always comes back to service, with Hammond Lumber being the most important thing.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, James Stiles here, getting ready to start the second half. Broadcasting live from the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. And if you're just joining us, a very entertaining first half. The scoring was started out with a 4-play, 58-yard drive, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown by Matt Trombley. That put Lawrence up 6-0. Lawrence held on the first series for Falmouth, and they went on a 7-play, 73-yard drive, capped by a 33-yard touchdown by Andrew Trombley to take a 13-0 lead. Falmouth came right back and scored on a 56-yard, 8-play drive, a 3-yard touchdown run by Cooper Bush. And then their next drive, they held the Bulldogs, and on their next drive, they scored on a 9-play, 71-yard drive, a 1-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Bush to Backman. That made it 13-12, as both times the Falmouth missed the extra 2 points. But then Lawrence took control of the game with 2 touchdowns late in the first half. First was a 2-play, 72-yard drive. Matt Trombley right up the gut, 68-yard touchdown run. And then a 3-play, 81-yard drive as they took over on downs with just over a minute left. That was capped by an Andrew Trombley pass to Parker Higgins for a 67-yard touchdown to make it 27-12. Falmouth will have the ball first here as we start the second half. High end over and kick. And it's going to be taken by Evers at the 15. Evers trying to get outside action. That's not Evers. That is Finn Caxton Smith. Nice return out over the 30 to the 33. 23-yard return. Actually out over the 35. Going to get the 36 almost. And Falmouth will start their first drive of the second half, trailing by 15, but having no problem moving the ball against this Lawrence defense. This is one thing, the Achilles heel we talked about Lawrence all season long is their pass defense, and Falmouth able to take advantage with, I'd say, one of the best quarterbacks I've seen so far in Class B North in Cooper Bush. 4 receivers. Bush hands it off. Back this way towards us is Teddy Handling. Nice looking counter play there as Cooper Bush and the whole offensive line go to the right, coming back to the left is Handling, and he gets 7. It's going to be second down and 3. Just underway second half, Lawrence leading 27-12. Falmouth coming in 1-2 on the season, just one win against the Class C Madonic. Coming off a big blowout loss to Skowhegan last week. Bush is going to hand it up right up the middle. Handley has the first down and more as he gets out over the 45, close to midfield before he's taken down by Trent Julia. First and 10, Falmouth at the 49-yard line, just inside their own territory. And we're going to call offsides. It's the second time they've gotten Falmouth for lining up offsides. It's not even a false start penalty. It's not even lining up on sides, and that's football 101 there. You got to know where the ball is and know that you don't line up ahead of it. So that's going to push him back to the 44. It's going to be first and 15. 10:42 to go on a moving clock. Third quarter, Lawrence leads 27-12. Bush from the shotgun, 2 receivers and 2 backs. Going to hand it off the back, but he falls down in the backfield. Looked like he had some room to roam there, but he wasn't able to keep his footing. And it's going to be no gain. 2nd and 15. Four receivers in the spread for Bush. One back to his left. Back to throw. Bush throws out in the flat. Has a man. He overthrows him as Finn Caxton Smith was open. Third and 15 coming up for the Navigators. Join us tomorrow. We'll be over in Waterville as Waterville takes on Mattanock in an 8-man game. It should be interesting. I haven't done one of those yet. Waterville undefeated and putting up points in bunches, as I believe they scored over 60 in all 3 of their wins. So that should be a up and down ball game. 3rd and 15 here for Falmouth. Bush marks out the signals. Fakes, rolls, looking, throws it up. Has a man. It's caught by Lau. Drops it in the bucket. Inside, or just to the 20. Made the catch at about the 23 again. That time Noah Grass got burned. And that is a 36-yard throw to put the Navigators in business. 1st and 10 at the 20. 3 receivers set this time. Bush gives the handoff. Wide open Henley. And it was a big hole, but it closed up quickly as Matt Trombley and Alex Rigaldo made the tackle. He gets 3. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. Boy, Lawrence has really got to work on that pass defense here in practice. And if they weren't planning on going far in the playoffs, if they get to the playoffs, teams are going to look to exploit that all year long. They haven't played Coney yet as probably the best passing game in the league. 4 receivers for Bush. Fakes, throw into the corner, and it's going to be intercepted by Cade Scott. I think he might have got away with a little pass interference there as Taylor Evers tried to turn upfield, and he ran right into Cade Scott. And Cooper Bush over there trying to make his case. It was right in front of the official, too, as that was a blown call by the Zebra. That's no doubt about that. But Lawrence takes advantage of the situation. They'll have the 2nd turnover of the game, both by Falmouth, and both have been inside the red zone that they've made turnovers. So Lawrence will have 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Bulldogs defense has really been able to dodge a couple of bullets here because realistically this could be a tie game at this point. Bulldog offense comes on the field for the first time. Trombley under center. Hands it off up the middle to Matt Trombley. Matt Trombley gets 3. Matt Trombley on a foot race to the end zone. Trombley with a stiff arm, still on his feet, but he's finally dragged down inside the 30, down to the 25. A 55-yard run by Matt Trombley. Actually, they're going to give him down to the 27, so it's going to be a 53-yard run. Wide open up the middle. Trombley got a little burst there, is able to get into the secondary, but a touchdown saving tackle by Finn Caxton Smith as he was able to hang on after a brutal stiff arm from Trombley. First and 10 Bulldogs at the 27-yard line of the Navigators. Handoff up the middle, this time Julia. Julia bounces off one tackler, still on his feet, still churning. And finally dragged down by Cooper Bush. You get down to the 21-yard line. It's going to be a 6-yard gain. It's going to set up a 2nd and 4.
6 on the carry by Julia. It's a Lawrence 2nd down and 4.
Matt Trombley getting a little breather after that 53-yard scamper. 7:32 to go in a moving clock, third quarter. Lawrence looking to extend their 15-point lead. Trombley under center, hands off to Higgins. Higgins looking for a crack, nothing there. Stiff arm, is able to keep churning as he's gang tackled as he gets down to about the 21-yard line. Not a lot of room there for him. Cooper Bush was in on the tackle as well as Indy Backman. Third down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Matt Trombley back in the game. Andrew gets the play from the sideline. Trombley will be under center. Two-back set. Handoff, Higgins. Higgins cuts it back at the line of scrimmage, gets inside the 20, close to the first down. It depends on where they mark him. I believe it's going to be a fourth down. It's going to be fourth and short. Less than a yard for the Bulldogs here. And it looks like they're going to have a measurement. Not sure why. It's
have an official's timeout on the field.
Doesn't look like it's actually close, but they're going to measure. Don't forget to go to our comment section and type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert. We're going to give away two, count them, two $20 gift cards late in the fourth quarter. Get your entry in there now. Brian will be picking it later in the third quarter. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. And it's a inches short, fourth down for the Bulldogs. Trombley gets the play. They've got to wait for the chain gang to get back to the sideline. A very tight set, two-back set for the Bulldogs. I got to think Trombley just going to keep it here. Just got to fall forward here to get the first down. He's going to hand it off. Matt Trombley has the first down and more. Stiff arms, one. Oh, wow. Finn Caxton Smith went a little too high on Mr. Trombley, and he paid the price. As Trombley shoved him to the ground like a bag of garbage. 5:57 to go on a moving clock here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They can get a first down inside the 1. Trombley under center. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins dragged down from behind. Nice play by Bren Wentworth as he was able to catch up to Higgins and drag him down from behind. Higgins able to get 4, though. It's going to be a second down and 6. Ball at the Falmouth 7-yard line. Long drive here for the Bulldogs. They've had the ball for almost 6 minutes. Trombley under center. Handoff. Matt Trombley. Still churning his legs. Gets inside the 5. Going to set up a...
27, Matthew Trombley on the carry. He's dragged down by number 10, Taylor Evers, and number 27, Eddie
Third
Campbell.
down and about 2. Looks like he inside the 2 gets the Bulldogs a first down, a first and goal. Of course, they're thinking end zone here. 4:45 to go on a moving clock, leading 27-12.
Third down and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Full house backfield, and then shifting out of it is Grass. They hand it off. Higgins puts his head down and gets close to the first down before he's tackled by Andrew Bose.
Number 32, Parker Higgins on the carry.
And it's a first and goal for the Bulldogs. Just outside the goal line.
Lawrence first down.
This drive started at their own 20-yard line after the turnover.
First and goal for the Bulldogs, ball spotted at the Falmouth 1.
Trombley under center. Got to keep it himself and get in for the Lawrence touchdown. Andrew Trombley with his second touchdown of the game gives the Bulldogs a 33-12 lead. A 6-play, 80-yard drive. The scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. Braden Alley on to attempt the extra point. He's 3 for 4 so far in the game. Kick is up, and it's wide left. He'll miss that one. So the big play there was the 53-yard run by Matt Trombley. And Andrew Trombley gets the QB sneak for the touchdown. So Andrew Trombley with 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown in the ball game, having himself a nice ball game. Lawrence doing a great job of distributing the ball as both Matt Trombley and Parker Higgins have had big games in the backfield. Andrew Trombley as well has had some nice runs. So a game that was 13-12, Lawrence on a 20-0 run here to open this wide open with 4 minutes left in the game. But this Falmouth offense can strike quickly. So nowhere near out of this game is the Navigators.
That soccer match is scheduled for 3:30, and varsity boys soccer will play.
A chilly night here at Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field, here in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Don't forget to go to our comment section. Type in your favorite Sonny's Pizza meal or dessert for a chance to win not one, but 2 $20 gift cards. We're going to give away 2 of them tonight. Here's a squib kick up the middle. It's going to be taken by Howe, the up man. I'm sorry, it's actually Dilworth. Dilworth gets outside. He's got to be dragged down well outside of the sideline, and no flag, surprisingly. There's a couple of penalties the Bulldogs have gotten away with. The last one actually was kind of a game changer there. They got away with a pass interference call that was about around the 10-yard line. Cade Scott was in the way of the receiver. Now, I don't know if they call that incidental contact, but he did make contact with the receiver and then was able to make the interception that put Lawrence in business at the 20, and then 6 plays later, they were in the end zone. Starting at their own 37, handoff up the middle, not much there, as the right side of the Lawrence defense by Hunter Lee and Matt Trombley caved in the right side, the left side, I should say, of the Falmouth defense.
Gain on the carry. It's a second down and 10 for the Navigators.
Cooper Bush comes out in the spread. 2 receivers to his right. 2 backs. Fakes, turns, throws. Has a man down the sideline. Got by Cade Scott. Finn Caxton Smith, he's got some speed. But the pass was well ahead of him. They got to connect on that at some point in this game. You keep throwing it up there. At some point, Finn Caxton Smith or Howe or Dilworth are going to run under one. 3rd down and 10 for the Navigators. 4 receiver set. Back to throw. Has a man, and it's juggled and dropped as Max Howe was close to a first down as he was guarded out there by Noah Grass. So Falmouth going to have to punt here with no gain on 3 plays. 3:02 to go in the third quarter, 33-12, Bulldogs. Jarek Phillips will punt. Back deep is Andrew Trombley and Cade Scott. Cade Scott already has a 55-yard touchdown punt return earlier this year. High end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce down and take a Falmouth roll inside the 20 down to the 19 where Lawrence will take over. And Coach Hersum's hot. He doesn't understand why somebody didn't catch that. You know, it was end over end. It was a tough ball to catch, but you just can't let that drop. There was all kinds of time for someone to run under that. Lawrence has had some long drives in this game. They've had an 80-yard drive, a 72-yard drive, and a 73-yard drive for a touchdown. Full house backfield. Trombley under center. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins tries to get a block or try to get blind. Actually, that wasn't Higgins. That's Noah Grass. And he's knocked backwards. Actually, they're going to give him forward progress to the 20, so gain of 1. Second down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Don't forget to join us at the conclusion of this game for the precision play of the game, brought to you by L.A. Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street in Lewiston. Trombley under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls. Has a man wide open. Cade Scott makes the catch and tries to make a man miss, but he's going to get dragged down at the 45 by Caxton Smith. But Cade Scott was wide open down the middle. That's what happens when you pound the ball, and then all of a sudden, little play action and someone's wide open. A 35-yard completion to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs as we go on to 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Two receivers split wide to the left. Trombley out of the shotgun. Handoff, Higgins. Higgins looking for a block, and he's submarine. Nice tackle. Teddy Hanley, low man, wins, and he knocks Higgins back. Actually, they give him the line of scrimmage, which is a healthy mark. I didn't even think he got back there. Teddy Hanley came in like a submarine and just took his legs out. 2nd down and 10, Bulldogs. Matt Trombley splits wide to the right. Campbell in the slot. Andrew Trombley going to take it himself. Quarterback keep. Yeah, he's going to get down close to the 40-yard line. You give him the 41. And it's going to set up a more manageable 3rd down at 3rd and 5. Coach Kenny Lindloff, been in this game for a long time, calling the plays for the Bulldogs. Gives it to Andrew Trombley. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. A chilly night here at Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium. Two receivers split wide to the right, one to the left for Trombley. Trombley going to keep it himself, follow his block up the middle, and he's not going to get anywhere near a first down as the defense closes on him nicely. Big number 77, Will Gale, makes the tackle. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Your score here at the end of 3, Lawrence 33, Falmouth 12. Back after this.
Dairy farmers care about the health of our communities and planet. Nationwide, the dairy industry has set a goal to be carbon neutral or better by 2050. Maine dairy farmers are doing their part by using management practices like turning cow manure and food waste into electricity, using no-till crop production to promote carbon sequestration and soil health, and doing research in cow comfort, nutrition, and health at UMaine Witter Farm to help meet the goal.
game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Bulldogs are going to punt here on 4th and 3. A high kick. And it's going to be taken, not a fair catch, and buried Taylor Evers as soon as he caught it. And give him forward progress to the 12-yard line. I think there's a penalty on the play. False start on the Bulldogs. I'm sure Coach Fitzsimmons will make them punt it again. We have our winners for the $20 gift cards to Sonny's Pizza. Billy Cole, he loves ham is Billy, I'm assuming Billy's oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Billy. Didn't mean that. I should have known I-E and not Y. Billy Cole, she loves ham Dagwoods, and Timmy Martin loves fresh dough pepperoni pizza. So Billy and Tim, all you got to do is reach out to Brian, epicview at Yahoo. That's epicview, V-U-E, at yahoo.com. Give him your information, and he'll get those $20 gift cards right out to you. Another punt. This time Evers is going to go back inside the 10 and field it. Nice catch back there, but looks like the same result as he gets out to about the 12. So nice coverage there. The Bulldogs have done a great job on punt coverage. Not so great on kickoff coverage, but their punt coverage has been very strong. And just as we get underway here, live from Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium, Rick Dougal, James Stiles, thank you. I got it written down here. 33-12 Bulldogs, and Falmouth will have it 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Cooper Bush, 2 receivers set, 2 backs. Give it to the back, the first back through. And I think that's Backman. Not much there. No, it was Lucas Dilworth was in the backfield there. And they might give him a yard.
Lucas Dilworth on the carry. He's met by a host of Lawrence.
Lawrence has done much better defensively in this half. Falmouth had a good drive that stalled on downs, their first drive inside Lawrence territory. But since then, the Bulldogs have done a really good job of stuffing those runs up the middle. 2nd and 9. 4 receiver wide for Bush. Bush back to throw. Rolling, throws over the middle, has a man. And it's caught for a first down. Dilworth, as he had to go down to his knees to make the catch, but they get the first down out to the 25-yard line. .10:51 to go in the ball game. 33-12. Lawrence with the lead. It was 13-12 at one point in this game. Bush looking, throws left side, has a man. It's caught tiptoeing down the sidelines. Max Howe. There's a flag down on the field. If the play stands, Howe is close to a first down. They're going to get Falmouth for a hold. And one of the offensive linemen for Falmouth is hot about it. Rocco Mancini not happy with that call. That marches him back to the 15-yard line.
Still first down.
And it'll be a first down and 20 for Falmouth. Two receiver, two back set in the shotgun. Cooper Bush hands it off up the middle. Not much there for Teddy Hanley, as Toby Sullivan was there, as well as Alex Regaldo. He's had a nice game tonight from the nose tackle position. Second down and 18 for Falmouth. This time 4 receivers come out wide for the Navigators. Cooper Bush with time. Throws to his left and through the hands of Howe was a little high, but Howe should have made that catch. It's going to set up a 3rd and 18 for Falmouth. Wholesale changes on defense for the Bulldogs. Two receivers set this time with a staggered backfield for Cooper Bush. Fakes the handoff, pitches it. Hanley gets the corner. Hanley gets out over the 25-yard line, well short of the first down, before he is shoved out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Knocked out of bounds by number 27, Matthew.
Looks like they're going to give him to the 28, but it's going to set up a 4th down and 7. And Falmouth will have to punt. Back deep, Cade Scott and Andrew Trombley. A short snap, but a nice play, and Cade Scott's going to make the catch and go down on one knee. Boy, I don't know if he was already down on one knee, but he had all kinds of room to run there. But it's good field position for the Bulldogs. A nice play, actually, made by Teddy Hanley to even get that kick off, as the snap was short. But Hanley was able to scoop it up and kick it downfield. Lawrence will be in business at their own 42-yard line, leading 33-12. .9:41 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs. This game was 13-12 at one point. Falmouth scored to make it 13-12. Had a chance to take the lead with a 2-point conversion. They couldn't convert. And it's been all Lawrence since then. Trombley fakes and going to keep it himself. Stiff arm as he gets to the sideline, but then he's buried by Taylor Evers. And he is hurt. I don't know if it's a calf.
Stop, number 10,
he
Taylor
jumps
Evers,
back up.
Number 27, Teddy Hanley.
And he's going to have to come off the field where they stop the clock. And that's going to bring the freshman Mike Hamlin in for at least a snap. Going to be a 2nd down and 8. Matt Trombley comes in and replaces Hunter Lee. Hamlin, who had a nice game against a very good Wyndham team. Hamlin, hand off to Higgins. Higgins cuts inside and going to get ahead.
Number 32, Parker Higgins on the run.
Just outside the 45 to about the 47. He's going to pick up about 4.
It's a Lawrence 3rd down and 5.
And they're going to keep Hamlin in there at 3rd and 5. 8:52 to go on a moving clock. Lawrence with a 21-point lead, 33-12. Might be a good idea to just leave Andrew Trombley out for the rest of the game. Hamlin hands it off. Higgins back this way. Higgins runs into one defender. That's Evers. bounces off him and gets close to the first down, but it's going to be short, about a yard and a half. Fourth down, Bulldogs at the just inside Falmouth territory at the 49-yard line. And it looks like Andrew Trombley going to come back in. 8:08 to go in a moving clock. Fourth quarter, Bulldogs leading by 21. Trombley brings him up. Will be under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle. It's Matt Trombley. First down and more. He fumbled, but I think he was down. Andrew Bose made the tackle, but not before Andrew Trombley gets the first down at the 45-yard line of the Navigators.
It's a Bulldog 1st and 10 from the Falmouth 45.
7:42 to go in a moving clock. 33-12 Bulldogs. Handoff right up the gut. Matt Trombley bounces off one man. Still churning, still moving his legs. Ball's loose. And I think the Bulldogs may have recovered it. Trombley had that carrying it like a loaf of bread out there, just hanging out there waiting for somebody to put a hat on it and knock it out. And you really got to cover up. And, you know, when you have a lead like this, there's no sense in running with abandon like that. You really got to cover up and hold on to that ball. The Bulldogs recover. Sets up a 2nd down and 4 just inside the 40-yard line of Falmouth. 6:50 to go on a moving clock. 33-12 Bulldogs. Trombley from the shotgun, going to keep it himself. Looking for a block, doesn't get one. Cooper Bush meets him right at the line of scrimmage. Cooper Bush came up from his free safety position and sniffed that one out right from the beginning. Actually a loss of 1, loss of 2. Back to the 41-yard line, I should say. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs as the clock dips under 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. I'd say if they went for it on 4th down at the 49, they're going to probably go for it on 4th down here, depending on if they don't get it on this play. Trombley out of the shotgun. 2 receivers split wide to the left. Takes it. Oh, it's intercepted. That is an interception. That was supposed to be a shovel pass. And Higgins, or actually Noah Grass, got caught up in the wash. And it's going to be picked off. I believe it was number 56, Adam Reed. I know, it was 65, actually, Ben Kelly, that made the interception. It went right to him. So with 5:29 to go, Falmouth will take over at their own 42-yard line, trailing 33-12. Cooper Bush brings him out of the huddle. 4 receiver set. Hanley, the lone setback. Actually, Hanley comes in motion. They give it to him. Hanley gets the corner. Hanley cuts it back upfield. Stiff arm, still on his feet as he's tossed out of bounds. There's a flag down at the 45-yard line. We'll see what they have here. Going to be a face mask on the offense. You don't see that too often. It must have been on the running back Hanley as he was trying to get the corner.
Penalty is a face mask penalty against Falmouth.
And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty assessed from the 45, so it will put Falmouth all the way back to the 30-yard line, which will be set them up. Geez, they don't really. Must have been they have incidental face mask, so it must have only been a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be a 1st and 12 here. Bush going deep, and he's going to overthrow Howe as he throws it into double coverage back there. One thing that looks like one adjustment Lawrence has made is they're double covering those outside receivers to try to avoid any long pass, which means that there's stuff open over the middle for Cooper Bush if he can check down to that. 2nd and 12. $5:10 to go in the ball game. 33-12 Lawrence. 4 receivers set for Bush. Throws it, has a man on the sideline. It's Howe again. And he's close to the marker, but I think he's going to be a little short. It'll be a 3rd down and a very makeable. It's a more manageable 3rd down here. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Navigators.
All right at the 50-yard line.
Howe split wide to the left. Caxton Smith wide to the right. Bush is going to keep it. He'll have a 1st down and more as he zigs and zags inside the middle of the field, gets all the way down to the Lawrence 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10, Falmouth.
Falmouth 1st down.
Gregory's Disposal, 6 Rod Road in Fairfield, has all your debris removal needs covered, from curbside pickup to contractor remodeling. Gregory's 27 years of experience will help you get the job done. Call 465-4500 or visit them online, Gregory's Disposal with 2Ls.com. Bush back to throw. Over the middle. Has a man. It's behind him. Almost picked off.
Bush's pass intended for number 27.
Hanley was open, but he threw it behind him. It was almost picked off there by Isaac Spalding. Going to be a 2nd down and 10 for Falmouth. Four receiver set, 1 setback. Bush back to throw, going deep, downfield, tipped away at the last minute by Cade Scott. That ball was looking to drop into Taylor Evers' arms, and Cade Scott just whacked it away. Going to be a 3rd and 10 now for Falmouth. Bush brings him up to the line of scrimmage from the shotgun. 4 receiver set. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, throws to the right, and overthrows Taylor Evers. Cade Scott was there to tip it away as well. Cade Scott playing a good ball game there. He's got an interception in the game. And 4th and 10, obviously down 21 with 4 minutes to go. Falmouth will go for it here at the Lawrence 40-yard line. It's been Lawrence since the last touchdown early in the 2nd quarter by Falmouth. Lawrence defense has bend but not break. Bush rolling to his right, looking, throws a jump pass over the middle. It's picked off. Matt Trombley makes a diving interception at the 28-yard line of the Bulldogs, 27-yard line. And the 4th turnover of the game for Falmouth. Hard to win a game when you have 4 turnovers, so Lawrence will take over at their own 27-yard line, leading 33-12 with 4 minutes to go in the ballgame. Trombley under center. Hands it off up the middle, Matt Trombley. Matt Trombley gets loose into the secondary. Still on his feet, still churning. And they stack him up at the 35-yard line, a pickup of 8. Be a 2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Now, I'm all about running hard and running with a purpose, but when you're leading by 21, there's no need of staying stood up like that and just waiting for somebody to come in and whack that ball away. It's already happened once to Trombley in this game. Trombley hands it off up the middle, and I think that's Higgins.
27, Matthew Trombley on the carry.
Oh, it's Matt Trombley. He's going to get a 1st down and more. Out over the 40 to the 45-yard line, 44-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Lawrence with a 21-point lead. Don't forget to join us at the conclusion of the game. We'll bring you the L.A. Harley-Davidson Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by L.A. Harley-Davidson, 839 Main Street in Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. Handoff straight up the gut. And I think that's Julia that had the carry. It was. I'm going to give him forward progress out over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7. Join us tomorrow, 2 o'clock. We'll have the Waterville-Mattanock football game from Waterville. And that's an 8-man game. It should be interesting. I've never done one of those games. Can't be much different than 11-man, except just less guys on the field. But a lot of scoring. Waterville is scoring points in bunches in this early going in the season. Here's Noah Grass with the carry. And he's going to pick up about 4. So, Waterville had a game with Camden a few weeks ago that was, I believe it was 72 to 50 something. That's a lot of points. Because it's a little bit shorter field with only 8-man. But going to be a lot of scoring and a lot of action as the Lynx come to town from Mattanock. 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs, just inside Falmouth territory. Fakes the handoff. Trombley rolling. Trombley looking wide open. He's got Matt Trombley. Or it's Campbell, actually. Campbell still on his feet inside the 10. Lucas Campbell got loose behind the defense and got all the way inside the 10 down to, looks like the 7-yard line. Great fake there by Trombley. I didn't even know he had the ball at first, and then he rolled out to his right. I think that might have been a run-pass option. 58.3 seconds to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs will have a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. And it looks like Lawrence in victory formation here. Yeah, this is what we call, this is, I said this earlier in the season when they played Mount Blue. This is what you call a classy move by a classy coach. Could pound another one in here and add insult to injury, but that's not what Coach Hersam's all about. Coach Hersam is about discipline and class and doing the right thing, and this is the right thing to do here. So Lawrence will go to 3-1 on the season with a 33-12 win as the clock ticks down. And a lot of good sportsmanship out there, a good hard-nosed battle between these two teams, and now they shake hands and just wait for the final seconds to tick off. Again, don't forget to be with us tomorrow in Waterville as we will have the Waterville-Mattanock 8-man football game. Your final score here from Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium, 33-12. Lawrence with the victory. We'll take a quick break and come back and break this one down and give you the L.A. Harley Precision Play of the Game.
Welcome to Maine Wedding Films. 207-458-0677.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, James Stiles breaking this one down. The final score 33-12. Lawrence with the victory. All the scoring in the first half. No scoring in the second half. To recap the scoring drives brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 21 locations statewide. There's a Hammond Lumber location near you. First one, 4 plays, 58-yard drive, 4-yard touchdown for Matt Trombley. Made it 6-0. Then after Lawrence held, a 7-play, 73-yard drive, capped by a 33-yard touchdown by Andrew Trombley. Made it 13-0. Then Falmouth came back, scored on a 56-yard, 8-play drive, capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run by Cooper Bush, and then a 9-yard, 71-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown by Bush, 1-yard touchdown pass, I should say, to Backman, and that made it 13-12 after the extra points were missed. Lawrence came right back with 2 quick scores, a 2-play, 72-yard drive, Matt Trombley with a 68-yard run up the gut to make it 27-12. And our precision play of the game came on the next drive, a 3-play, 81-yard drive, a 67-yard pass and run, Andrew Trombley to Higgins. Higgins got loose in the flat, and he got one step on the defender. And when Parker Higgins gets a step, say goodnight. He's going to the house. 67 yards. That is your L.A. Harley Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by L.A. Harley Davidson, 839 Main Street in Lewiston, where precision motorcycles live. And the last score was a 6-play, 80-yard drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown by Andrew Trombley. Actually, that was in the second half. That made it 30, because it was 27-12 at the half. That made it 33-12. Oh, again, don't forget to join us tomorrow over in Waterville. We'll be there for the Waterville Mattanock game. Waterville number 1 in 8-man large. They have 2 8-man divisions. There's a small division and a large division. Waterville number 1 right now at 3-0 and just running roughshod over that league as they've been piling up points against everybody. So that should be a fun game to watch. And that will be myself and Gage, I believe, will be over there. But again, your final score here from Pete Cooper Stadium, 33-12 Lawrence. For James Stiles, I'm Rick Dougal. You have a great night, everybody.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. Mainly Handrails, located at 25 West Street in Fairfield, is your one-stop for custom metal fabrication, plasma cutting, sandblasting, and powder coating services using aluminum, stainless steel, or mild steel. Their team of dedicated professionals are ready to take on your project from concept to production and installation. They cater to both residential and commercial applications, and no job is too big or too small. And they're proud to be a Maine business employing Maine people, offering quality metal products made in the USA. Gregory's Disposal, a family-owned and operated business, has been serving Central Maine for more than 27 years. From curbside pickup to contractors remodeling and demolition, Gregory's covers all your disposal needs. If you're unsure of what you need, Gregory's can analyze your situation and give you the best options to handle your debris removal needs. Call 465-4500 or email gregorysdisposal@gmail.com for a quote today. For more information, visit their website, Gregory's Disposal, that's 2 L's, gregorysdisposal.com. By Maine's dairy farmers who are committed to producing the highest quality milk, a product that's always local and always in season. At the same time, they make animal care their #1 priority, protect hundreds of thousands of acres of land across the state, contribute millions to Maine's economy, and have dedicated themselves to ensuring a sustainable future for farming in the state. Maine Dairy, nutrition from your neighbor's farm to your family's table. Today's game sponsored by Drifted Clothing Company, located at 233 Main Street in Fairfield. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, from team apparel and uniforms to clothing for your business or organization, or even a special gift for someone you know, no job is too big or too small, and they're happy to help you. Be sure to like them on Facebook for product updates and the latest news, information, and specials. Call 238-3500. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By B&S Sawmill in Albion, a locally owned business, your one-stop for slabs, lumber, and beams. Call them at 314-8748.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.